Hi there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do something new today. I'm going to actually do some horoscopes for the next few days. So I've got pretty horoscopes on these cards. So I'm going to give them a little shuffle, and then I'm going to sort of let whatever I pick out decide the first zodiac sign. I couldn't speak then. Okay, so the first sign out today is Scorpio. Okay, so I'm using the Nordic Tarot at the moment. Okay, so this is the message for the next few days for you, okay? Things that you might have to look out for. This could be a sun, moon, rising, or it could be, you could be cross-watching for somebody else. Okay, so let's go, okay? This could be tied with love, anything you want, okay? Okay, so the message that's coming through for you guys today, Scorpio, okay, is we've got the Knight of Wands, which is telling us about sort of our impulses and, you know, what are we wanting to do. And maybe at this time, it's time to sort of sit back and think, what are my gifts, what are my talents? Instead of sort of jumping from one thing to another, I feel like maybe you need to sort of harbour the gifts already that, you know, that you're sort of, you know, wanting to utilise, okay? And then with the Six of Cups, we've got, which talks about our memories, and it talks about sort of looking back, okay? So maybe this week, okay, maybe especially Scorpio, looking back to see where you could have gone, you know, where you've gone right in previous times, okay? Looking back sometimes is beneficial to actually say, well, actually, I did it this way this time. That's my little dog clipping and clopping. But I've done it, you know, I've overcome something before, and maybe that's what it is, going backwards, going back in time and actually sitting with yourself and thinking, actually, I did this at this time and it worked for me. But don't be too impulsive this week, okay? Use your gifts, know what's coming in for you, okay? And you will receive the biggest blessings, okay? So that was Scorpio. So I'm going to do the next one now. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, ooh, water signs. Okay, so the next one we've got is Pisces. Okay, so I'm going to draw some for Pisces. This is what we need to look out for in this coming week. And this could be for your sun, moon or rising. Or like I said, you could be cross-watching for somebody else, okay? This is for love or whatever you want it to be geared at. Okay? Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Okay, so the first card we've got is Two of Wands. Then we've got the Tower card. Okay, and then we've got the Two of Swords, okay? So maybe, like, I feel like this is to do with a connection, and maybe that you've reached kind of tower moment. Maybe you thought that you were building foundations on something, for it all to be maybe just sort of in your head. That's what Spirit is saying to me. But no, that sort of, I'm going to draw a few more on this actually. And now, you know, you've got the Two of Swords there, which is saying about difficulties coming through this week. But no, that's sort of when you're leaning on your spirituality, when you're being close to yourself, when we're meditating, when we're praying and when we're having faith, we know that sort of these little things are just blips in the road, okay? So if you're going through something this week, be closer to yourself, ground yourself, go for walks in nature, and just sort of embrace yourself and have faith that, yeah, this might be a little sort of a rough week or a rough few days. It's not going to last forever. And also as well, you know, our expectations in our sort of mind, you know, we can't control the outcomes. Especially you can't control other people and how they are feeling. So just have faith that things are going to be working out in your favour this week. Like I said, you know, try not to pay attention, build new foundations, build new sort of, build something new for yourself. Pay attention to yourself. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Pisces, for the next few days. Okay, I hope that was good. I'm going to draw another one. Okay, so we've got our lovely Gemini. Okay, so this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. This can tie to love, anything you want. You can cross-watch. And if this doesn't resonate with you, then there's loads of other good YouTubers out there that you can get a lovely message from, okay? Okay, bless. Okay, thank you. There's a lot of Wands energy in this today, okay? So Gemini, okay. I feel like this week we need to be communicating clearly. Some people around you are not hearing what you're saying. I might be playing a bit, I mean, we've got the Fool here, but I feel like that's tied to something different. Maybe, like, in your head, you're thinking of escaping and doing something new for yourself. Maybe we're bored this week. But maybe, like I said, maybe it's lack of communication, you know, like I said earlier in a different Pisces reading, we can't control other people, but unless we communicate sort of our voices to other people, we're not going to know the sort of true aspect of everything, do you know? I feel like, yeah, trust that, you know, when you do communicate, new things will come up for you, new scenarios, new sort of, a new purpose between you and a special someone, I feel. And I feel it's going to sort of lead you on to sort of better horizons. I hope this makes sense, okay? So this is for the next few days, and that was Gemini. Okay, please like and subscribe to my channel. I do offer paid readings, so please get in touch if you would like one. Okay, so the next reading is going to be for Leo. Okay, thank you, Mother, Father, God. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising for Leo. Okay, you can cross-watch, or maybe your significant other is a Leo. Okay. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Okay. Okay, I feel like this week for us Leo, us Leos, I'm not a Leo. Okay, for you Leos, I feel like as innocent as things go, and as much as we like to sort of think that people are all love and light and innocent and etc. around us, know that you've got to put sort of boundaries up against, you know, up around certain people, and be vigilant as well, because I feel like there's some people who are skipping around on like your happiness, so to speak. You know, maybe you are quite naive to a certain situation, or maybe you just are burying your head in the sand. But know that with anything, work, relationships, even family, proper boundaries are needed at this time. I feel like being vigilant against sort of, yeah, even sort of friends as well. This could sort of be under. But I feel like the next few days, yeah, just be on your guard, you know, and try not to sort of be led away with the fairies too much. Try to sort of, yeah, set boundaries, proper boundaries for yourself. There are a lot of narcissists out there and people who just want to be skipping on your happiness. And I feel like this, you know, as innocent as something is at the moment, I feel like that can suddenly change. Okay, so just be vigilant over the next few days and be on guard. Okay. Thank you. That was Leo. Okay, so the next message is going to be for lovely Virgos. Okay, so lovely Virgos, this is for you, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, and you can be cross-watching for somebody. This could be tailored to love, or it could just be a random message. Okay, so thank you. Oh, I feel like for a lot of Virgos this week, there's conflict going on. I feel actually there's something sort of boiling in the air at the moment. Something's kind of brewing. There's a lot of empaths, I think, are feeling at the moment, solar flares as well, and there's quite a lot going on in behind the scenes in the universe, I suppose. But yeah, judging by these cards, we've got 3 swords cards come out. We've got 5 of swords, which tells about conflict. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, which is like seeking clarity. So we are doing some of the work. But then we've got this 9 of Swords, which is mental conflict. So not only are we sort of being conflicting with other people, we are sort of being super conflicted with ourselves, I feel, Virgo. I feel like all I can say to you is go within, because I feel like going within is where you seek the proper clarity. And I feel like maybe you haven't been going within as much as you previously have. And this is why we've got to this stage. I feel like this is not forever. Like I said in, I think it was Pisces reading. We go along life. Life has got ups and downs. It's never plain sailing. You've got sort of stresses from life. You've got family members who are ill. You've got people who die. You've got pets who are sick. You've got people who are breaking up, and there's all sorts of conflict and mental conflict. But you've got a choice whether to sort of pick a part in other people's conflict, or whether to sort of say, actually, no, I need to pay myself first. And I feel like, Virgo, if you are sort of listening to this today, this is for you. You need to sort of get back to yourself, get back to your proper clarity, get back to what you know is working for you, or what has worked for you. I feel like when I'm looking at sort of these 3 cards together, I feel quite sad and overwhelmed, because I feel like, yeah, this is like kind of a tower moment. This is, where do I go from here? But you know that you've got the strength, and there are people there around you who are sort of on your side, okay? I've drawn the 7 of Wands, which is talking about our defences, okay? Sometimes we need to let them defences down. We need to let them defences down so that we can be more forgiving and open our hearts a bit, because I feel like this is what's going on here. We've got to a point where maybe we're so hardened, and we need to sort of release things, okay? I do offer paid readings, like I keep saying throughout. Please hit me up if you would like one, okay? That was a kind of a weird message for Virgo, but all the messages that are coming through for a reason, okay? So I'm going to draw the next one, which is our lovely Capricorns, okay? So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can cross-watch for other people. It's up to you, people. This can tie in with love. It can just tie in how you're feeling. Whatever's coming through, okay? Okay, this is for our lovely Capricorns, okay? Thank you. Yes, okay. I was wondering when we were going to get to a good reading, okay? So for you this week, Capricorn, I feel like we've got proper understanding of ourselves, the people around us. There's lots of opportunities coming this week, lots of opportunities to make money, lots of opportunities to meet people. And I feel like we are finally more stable in ourselves and in our life around us. I feel like maybe we've gone through a period of overworking, or maybe just working to the point where that's all that you've been doing. But I feel like coming into sort of this week and the next week, we're going to be a bit more stable with ourselves. We're going to have a bit more free time to do what we want, a bit more opportunities to do what we want. And I feel like we get into a proper understanding of why we are here and what we are meant to be doing. Okay, and I feel like this week is actually going to be a week where you're going to pat yourself on the back and you're going to be saying to yourself, yep, I am, this is where I want to be. So I'm going to leave it there because that's basically all I've got for Capricorn. Yay, a nice one. Woo. Okay, so the next one is going to be Aries, okay? Fire sign Aries, okay? So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. Like I said, you can cross-watch whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Okay. Oh, nearly dropped all my cards on the floor. Okay, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Thank you. Okay. Okay, for Aries this week, I don't feel like it's you, but maybe somebody around you is emotionally withdrawing this week, maybe shut down a little bit. I would say that's more to do with them than to do with you, and not to worry. I feel like the person in question, I feel like they need to be taking back their power. So it is really nothing to do with you at all. I feel like they just need a bit of time to sort of find themselves. Okay, this is the message that's coming through. And we've got the Four of Cups on the end of, she's saying a bit about awareness. Maybe be aware of yourself. And maybe like this could be you emotionally withdrawal from something. And maybe this is you need to be thinking this week, what do I want? Actually, what do I want? And taking back your power. You can see this as like a few different sort of scenarios, okay? But just be aware, okay, that, whatever you sort of want and put your sort of vision to the universe, it can all sort of change in your favour. And it does happen by working on yourself. So this week, if this is not you emotionally withdrawing and it's somebody else, just leave them have a bit of time to themselves, leave them chill, leave them get back to their best. And just be aware of yourself and sort of what you were doing, okay? So that's for Aries this week, the next few days. Okay, so the next one I think is going to be Sagittarius, okay? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and you can cross-watch for other people. Like I say as well, I do offer paid readings. If anybody would like a paid reading, please hit me up. I will put the details down below. And yeah, it'd be lovely to connect with you. I do it via video chat, text and phone, or face-to-face if you're lucky enough to live by me, okay? So this is for Sagittarius, okay? Okay, you've got three major arcanas, okay? So you've got the Hangman, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like with this Hangman normally talks about sort of waiting around, like you can see on there, it's limbo. So what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? And I feel like with this Magician card, why are we waiting? Why? Because you know that whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can turn it around. These are three good cards for this week. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever's meant for you this week is going to be. So don't worry about sort of hanging around and waiting. Just chill. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Really visualize what you want to happen this week. Use your sort of skills, use your mastery, use your magician skills, and put the wheel in motion. What do you want? Fate is on your side, okay? A little bit of waiting never hurt anyone, okay? So that was Sagittarius. Okay, the next one is going to be Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, okay? Popping out. Okay, thank you, Mother, Father, God, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. This is for Taurus for the next few days, okay? Okay, let's split that. Right, okay, thank you. Okay, so I feel like this week we're completing a cycle, okay? Our Tauruses are completing a cycle, okay? I feel like we've got this King of Pentacles, which is talking about, you know, who is helping you in your life at the moment. You know, are you listening to your own inner guidance, or are you listening to other people? Because I feel like this week is the time to for you to get to grips with yourself. I feel like we've let a lot of things go, and I feel like this week is going to be another week of letting go and processing things. Okay, we've found out what we wanted, and now we are going down that route of what don't we want. Okay, and you know, I feel like we're seeing what we want in our lives, and we are fine tweaking it. Okay, with this Mastery card, I feel like you've got the power within you to do anything that you want. But I feel like we need to be listening to ourselves. I feel like you need to be your mentor. Okay, this completion. Okay, this could be a love cycle that's completing for you this week. It could be a love cycle that's completing. It could be a cycle of you know, where you're actually saying, where Spirit is saying to me, actually, where you're lacking in anything, okay? This is the week where we complete this cycle. We complete this, you know, feeling of lack of no money, lack of love, okay? You are enough. I am enough. Okay, we are completing this cycle completely. I feel like by the end of this week, we are going to be totally done. We are going to know what we want. And I feel like a new cycle is going to be started. We've got a new moon on, I think it's the 4th or the 5th. And I feel like a lot of Taurus, you know, now is the time to actually say, right, okay, this is not working, gone. And I know a lot of Tauruses, like, you know, when they are done, and that is it. There is no going back. So good on you for being like that. I wish I could be, but I'm not. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you are realising what you want. Listen to yourself, more importantly. We can listen to other people all the time we want, but it's our own inner guidance that gives us this true mastery. But yeah, definitely we're completing a cycle this week. But we're happy about it because it's what we are wanting, okay? Yay! Okay, so that was Taurus. So the next one is going to be Aquarius. Okay, so what do we have for this lovely Aquarians? Sun, Moon and Rising, okay? If you like this, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will keep this going, okay? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Mother, Father, God. Okay, we've got 3 wands. Okay, I'm loving the major arcanas showing up in these spreads today. Loving it. Okay, So we start in Aquarius with Three of Wands, which is talking about maybe we're breaking free from something this week. Maybe it's addictions, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a job. You know what you're breaking free from, okay? And tied with this Death card. Death always means rebirth to me, which says on that card, okay? Because when something dies, there's always, or when one door closes, there's always another one that opens, okay? I feel like you're breaking through illusions this week with this moon card, okay? We have got a new moon on the 4th or 5th. But I think you're breaking through illusions and you're actually seeing, well, something is not quite right as I thought it was going to be. And I feel like this week is going to be the week that you're going to be breaking free and actually saying, well, actually, no, this is not what I want for me. This is not happening. This is, tied with this moon. I feel like you need this sort of push. You need to break free from this cycle, okay? This ending is going to be for your benefit. And I thought somebody was at the door then. This ending is going to be for your benefit and it's going to lead you to somewhere better. Okay? It's like I said, it could be tied to love, jobs, romance, whatever, okay? It could be a new home, okay? But either way, I feel like you're breaking free from something because something was not as it seemed, okay? And just move forward with courage, okay? And peace in your heart. Okay, blessings to you. Okay, so the next one is going to be our lovely Libras. Okay, so the message for the next few days for you, Libras, is going to be... Whoa, okay. Okay, you've got the King of Cups, which is understanding, okay? The Two of Pentacles, which is talking about our ambitions and our talents. What are we doing this week? What are we doing? What visions have we got? I feel like with this Devil card, we put boundaries on ourselves and limits on ourselves. And why? Because you've got all the ambition and the talent there. These boundaries that you put in on yourself and maybe the conditions of the people around you, it's good to have boundaries, but it's good to have a bit of freedom as well. That's what Spirit is telling me. It's good to sort of know that if something doesn't work out, that you've got sort of other options as well. But I feel like understanding where you are going to take the next step, okay? Where you're going to take your ambition, where you're going to take your gifts, where you're going to take your talents, and knowing that I feel like this is tied to like maybe somebody setting up a business or something more than anything else, and sort of putting boundaries on yourself, maybe putting on limits on, where people do their scripting. I am going to be earning £2,000 a month. It does work in some ways, but then, are you putting limits on yourself then by just putting, I'm going to be earning £2,000 a month? Because the universe will match that. So I feel like the boundaries surrounding, especially money, need to be a bit looser. Or, maybe you need to be setting yourself a goal of over certain amounts, rather than putting a specific amount on. That this is really specific for somebody. But knowing where your ambition is, understanding that, this ambition is going to take you further. Okay, and understanding that this is what is going to be your bread and butter. And I feel like this week is realising, actually, I can do what I want, and setting yourself free. Got there at the end with that one. Okay, that was Libra. I hope it makes sense. Okay, right, and the last one is our lovely Cancerians. I'm Cancerian, Cancer Sun, Pisces Moon, and Scorpio Rising. I feel like it's quite beneficial to know what sort of your Sun, Moon, and Rising are, because a lot of the times as well, I would read my moon horoscope because I take more from it. Not all the time, but sometimes, okay. Okay, this is for our lovely Cancerians. And I can really take this today as well. Okay, so, okay, for our lovely Cancerians, we've got 4 cups, which is saying about our awareness. What are we doing? Where are we going? I need this. Okay, we've got the King of Swords then next to us, which is telling us about structure in our lives, okay? So we're aware, so maybe we're aware of what we want to do and where we want to go. How are we going to do it? Okay, how are we going to structure our lives? What do we need to sort of do to sort of improve our lives? What do we need to get that proper balance and structure in our lives? You know, okay? We've got the Fool there, the Fool card then, which is telling us about trust in new beginnings. Trust that things are going to be working out for you, because they are. We've got this Fool card, which is saying, yeah, new beginnings are there for you. New beginnings are on the horizon, okay? Just take this time now to be aware of what you want. Structure your life. You know, I work from home and I find it quite sort of difficult to get that sort of balance, that work balance in the house, and I'm always distracted and stuff. And this is something that I am working on this week, is structure and actually planning my days rather than just winging it, because it's not working for me. And I know that sort of when I'm consistent in doing this, then, you know, these new things and these new opportunities are going to be showing up. Because I've proved it in the past, because when I don't do it, I'm a shambles. I'm a shambles, everyone. Okay, so basically, yeah, just be aware of what you want, structure your life, you know, fit that thing in your life. You know, maybe you work full time, but you dream about sort of owning your own business. You know, there's 24 hours in a day. You know, use 1 or 2 hours a night instead of scrolling through Facebook or on the internet or watching a film. Use that 2 hours per day to sort of get cracking on what you want and what you want to sort of push forward. Okay, I'm going to take this advice. I need to. Okay, I'm going to draw an angel card to sort of close this collection of tarot off for the day. I can't speak. And then I'm going to let this go, okay? Okay, so thank you, Mother, Father, God. Okay, so we've got ask. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Okay, so basically anything that you've struggled with through any of the readings, you can lean to your angels and ask them to help you with anything, and sort of watch what sort of comes to your attention at that time, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I do offer paid readings, so I'll put all the details down below. If you would like one, please get in touch. It'd be lovely to, can't speak today, it'd be lovely to connect with you. So peace out, beautiful people, and blessings to you all. Peace out.